EA Sports. It's in the game.
Madden 19. Song. Renegade. Song.
They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never
Santiago.
been like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop whole game in the chokehold. I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See sign break night. This break night. My wrist watch is like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your in them. Hate me, they hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money.
We welcome you back to the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. We're in the third quarter now with the Raiders in possession of the football. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 26. They start the drive with Lynch, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Lynch. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first two plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. The Raiders on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. The number 2 pick back in 2011, Von Miller still doing his thing.
Boy, is he ever. If I were an offensive tackle, I don't know what I would do. I would tell the tight end he's got to stay in on all passing situations and help me out because he's got every move imaginable. One of the quickest guys off the ball in the league, and he's going to get to the quarterback.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On second down, Freeman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. Offense back out now for first and goal after the successful fake. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jordy Nelson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Nugent tacking on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. The drive starts with Devontae Booker. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I don't know.
It's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play.
Doing? It said it was
Communicate to the
available.
guards and the tackles.
Why does it do
What
that?
type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because, for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long. That he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his
Dude, why does
runner.
it do that? I kept
In
turning.
this case, he did a really
Where's
nice
the
job
actual
of
go
communicating
button?
and executing.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. On first down, Keenum over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Keenum to Sanders for the Denver first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now a first down throw. Keenum. And a scary incompletion. Almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the easy.
Oh my God, bro, what are you doing? He was turning and kept turning. I'm gonna break this controller.
Get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
It kept turning. It kept turning. I tried going forward. It's whatever.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Off play action. Keenum. Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
injured one of my guys.
They've been denied touchdowns in the
Wanna
red
make a
zone
touchdown
twice
and it's
already.
3rd and goal?
Here
He's
comes
so
3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Keenan. And this is
Oh, the interception right there. Dude, that's a safety. That's a safety. That's in my end zone. How did you do it?
Turnover there as his guy.
Let me challenge the play. Let me challenge the play. There's nothing to challenge. What do you mean?
We'll get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Go get the ball.
And
You
his throw's
suck.
going to be incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Carr gives to Marshawn.
Don't let him go to
He'll
the
get
freaking
about
first
3
down.
as
You
he's
gotta let him
taken
get
down
closer.
at the
You gotta get
23.
closer.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Carr. Able to get away.
Ooh, we got a sack. Let's go.
Up and taken
4th down. It's our
down.
ball.
Adam
Let's go.
Gotsis in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th
Give me my
down.
ball.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
He'll take it at the 42.
Stop turning.
8 yards on the return
I'm gonna look
following
up how
a
to
punt
actually
of 41.
go.
And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things
Why is
off.
it QB sneak? I didn't make it that.
And he'll be brought down somewhat
I lost yards
awkwardly
now.
here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Penalty, yes, on the Raiders. They suck.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question.
Lose. It's 1
Having
minute,
poise
50
this stage of the game,
seconds.
you can't have those kind of plays.
Now
Get the
Keenan.
ball.
Left
Go, go,
side
go, go.
here to Sanders.
Touchdown!
And he
Touchdown!
doesn't
Touchdown!
quite make it,
What do you
taking
mean?
it within
What do you
an
mean?
eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Where's the recording?
A very